You're watching the Wellness Hour, news that makes you healthier. I'm Randy Alvarez. Today's topic, how small improvements made to your smile could make a big difference in not only how you feel about yourself, but how others perceive you. With us, we have an expert on this topic. We've had him on the program before, Dr. Don Brown. Dr. Brown, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Randy. How are you?
Good, good, good.
Nice to be back.
Now, I know you brought a lot of photos, so we'll try to get to as many of those as we can. But for people that don't know your practice in North Carolina, who's the typical patient? What are the different services you offer? And today specifically, because I know you guys do everything, but we're talking about some of these cosmetic makeovers, how small improvements, affordable things that can really make a big difference. Anyway, so tell us about your practice.
Well, in general, it's a 30-year-old practice, and it's general family dentistry, and we have, of course, as you know, a nice background in cosmetics as well. And so there's some fun things that we're doing for our patients. They're one of the nicest group of people I've ever met in my life. They're the most welcoming, gracious.
You told me that on the phone. You actually said that.
Very appreciative patients, and the more you can do for them, the happier we all are. So we're trying to bring that into the practice. We want folks to know what we can do.
All right, good. Now we had you're one of the, I should mention, this is a real interview, okay? I'm not trying to endorse you or siding with you, but many years ago, I think I had you on the show about 9 years ago, maybe even longer, and I went in with a bad attitude. I thought, it's just teeth. It's true.
Yeah, tell that to the patients.
And, but I think with these photos, if anybody sticks around here for this, it really is like an extreme makeover. But so what are the categories, if you had to categorize cosmetic dentistry, what is it? That's
a really good question. I think for everybody that does dentistry, they would probably give you a different answer. I think if you have a procedure it doesn't matter whether it's a filling or a single crown or a group of crowns or a partial denture, doesn't matter what it is. If you make it properly with the same ideas, you're going to make it pretty. It be nice. It can be very nice. It depends a lot on the laboratories and what your instructions are, but it can look nice.
Now, when you say that in one afternoon you could change somebody's life, elaborate on that.
Well, it sounds kind of silly, but and I don't think I would ever have believed it 15 years ago until I started doing a lot of this type of work. And I can show you, well, you've talked a lot about your own teeth and what we've done for you. I'll show you your case and remind you of what you did.
Oh, you brought it today?
I did, and you can tell me what it meant to you.
Okay.
You're a patient,
all right.
So
we're gonna start off with me. Oh boy.
Okay.
You know, it's interesting seeing that again, but I thought I had a pretty good smile. Now I know what was wrong.
Well,
you pointed it out.
You had a good smile. The first thing you said to me was, can you guess which teeth are my veneers? Because you thought your teeth were so perfect in the front, they were veneers. And we talked, once we took the photos, we sat down and talked about it and showed you before and afters. I think you got it right away. I said, go home and take a look and tell me what you think. And
you said I had two black holes on both sides of my mouth. What do you call that?
It's called buccal corridor. It's when you have a nice broad smile in the front, but it just kind of sinks in the back and you really only see 6 or 8 teeth. And, you know, we just did a mock-up, wax up, and showed you what we could do, and you liked it, so we completed it. Well, if you look at the before and the after, there's a huge difference in your smile. The before is pretty guarded. If you'll notice, your lips are really tight. You're kind of like a deer in the headlight kind of thing. And
okay.
I think you just instinctively knew, because you're on film a lot and photographs and so forth, you knew something could be better. You didn't know what it was. And look at the post-op. When we were done with you that day, I remember you still had a little anesthetic in you. You were a little numb still. And look at your eyes. Look at how wide.
So all you did was like add a couple on the outside, right?
Mm-hmm. We almost, I'm not sure, we almost didn't have to prep those teeth at all. It's just bonding porcelain in the right shape.
You just popped on.
We did a little preparation just to help the lab know where to start and end, that kind of thing. But it wasn't like a regular crown people might think about it. It's just really
because of you, by the way, there probably isn't a week that goes by that somebody says, you have a nice smile. In fact, I was on an airplane right after this. And somebody goes, are you a dentist? I've had people ask me if I'm a dentist.
You probably told them yes.
I got to start carrying your cards around.
Go ahead, yeah. I'm
Dr. Brown. Okay. So what else? So am I common? I mean, is this kind of a typical case? People with just little small things?
Yeah, you can do all the teeth or one tooth. You know, I can show you a case with Jessica. She's a beautiful young lady, college student. If you look at Jessica's teeth and her smile, she's a very pretty woman, but you can tell in her smile there's something the matter, but you're not sure exactly what it is. And when we sit down with the photos and
What did they say, by the way, on a consult? Like, did she not like that? Because that looks like a pretty good smile.
She had to fly from Utah to come to do this. Her grandmother flew her to see me just for a consult. And then she came down the second time, we did the veneers, and the third time she flew down, we put them in. But it was just the 2 lateral incisors. If you look at her pictures, you'll notice the 2 front teeth are perfect. And then the 2 canine teeth are perfect. And you look at the laterals, they're a little pegged and pointy, and it opens up a big gap when she smiles. And so we did very conservative. We gave her a little bit of local anesthetic and just adjusted the teeth shape and made her 2 beautiful veneers. You look at the before and after, what a difference. It's 2 lateral incisors.
Well, she looks more sophisticated.
She sure does.
There's no doubt. Like, in fact, she looked a little bit like a little kid before. Now she looks more like a woman.
Look at the smile. You know when you ask a 5-year-old to smile and they kind of do that gritted teeth smile? That's what she's showing you on that before.
Interesting.
And if you'll notice in her eyes, she's squinting. She's not. And look at the difference. I mean, that's a professional.
So the eyes
level.
and the before and after, they open their eyes more?
Eyes, the mouth's full at full smile. It's a natural smile. She's not gritting. She's just very proud of her smile. It's a great case. I really enjoyed that case.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you, Randy.
Dr.
It's
Brown.
always good
a
to see
pleasure.
you.
Good stuff. And will this be on your website? They can look at some
I
of your
think
before and
every one of
afters?
those is on the website. There's about 100 on the website. So.
Okay, good. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
You've been watching The Wellness Hour. I'm Randy Alvarez for now. I wish you good health.
Thanks for watching The Wellness Hour, the leader in medical news with your host, Randy Alvarez, the authority on health issues.